Welcome to TJ's room.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Another beer coming towards you.
Yep.
Today we're going to be reviewing a Big Bomber bottle.
Yeah.
This one's, excuse my language, but it's Double Bastard. It's an ale. It's from the Stone Brewing Company. Right?
Mm-hmm. And that's from California, actually.
Okay, just checking it out, making sure. It's got this big long paragraph filled with words. It's
I've had Arrogant Bastard before, which is an IPA that's made by the same brewery, Stone, and they have the same long description from it. It's actually pretty funny to read.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever read it before, but this is my first time ever having the Double Bastard. My friend Zane here has had it before, but I never have. I think it's supposed to be basically like an Imperial IPA, like an upgraded IPA, but it's very strong. It's like it's at 11.2.
It's 11.2 alcohol by volume.
Okay. So,
okay. Well, let's get our nose into it real quick.
let's try it out.
Fruit. I get a fruity,
definitely.
and also I get a yeasty nose. Of course, it's beer, so you're gonna get a little bit of that yeast. But definitely fruity, almost fruity cereal or something.
Yeah, I would say it has like a fruity, malty smell to it.
Yeah. Almost like Fruit Loop cereal or something.
Yeah,
you can kind of smell like a bread type deal, but it's also fruity. So
yeah, I can't smell the hops in it, but that fruitiness definitely hits the note. I mean,
apples.
Yeah, it's actually has a pretty diverse smell to it.
It's very pleasant.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
It's very unique, honestly. I've never smelled a beer like this before.
Okay.
At least in a long time.
The color is a little bit darker than it's more of an amber or something.
Well, it kind of looks pretty similar to a double bock.
Yeah.
To that style of beer. Like Troganator, for example, that's a double bock. Yeah, it has that same color. And actually, it smells pretty similar to a double bock. To me, at least. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Well, let's see how much it tastes like a double bock.
Yeah.
Okay. Hoppy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, Now, although something it would be called Double Bastard, you think it would be an extreme, like, punch to the face with hops or something. I don't find it super hoppy.
Me neither, actually. Yeah, like I said earlier, this is the first time I've ever had this. I was totally expecting it to be like an Imperial IPA, where it's like, it's a kick to your mouth with full hoppiness. But I don't really get that here. Actually tastes pretty similar to a double bock.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, It tastes similar to Troganator, which is by Trogs.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Yeah, I guess that's why I think it tastes similar, just because
Sugar,
that sweetness.
Honey, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it has a good taste.
It is very tasty, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But there is hops there. There is a very hoppy note to it, but it's not the, like I said, something like Double Bastard. You'd think it'd be just straight bitters, but it really isn't.
I mean, I don't mean to I don't know. I don't mean to sound as if I'm comparing it to a double bock, 'cause it's not completely like a double bock. It's still pretty hoppy. I can see why it's classified as a pale ale or IPA. But it is very sweet, and that's pretty unusual. I mean, to me at least, from all the different Imperial IPAs I've drank before and whatnot. It's very good though.
It is good. I like it a lot, actually.
Yeah. And I was gonna say too, real quick, that for the amount of alcohol that's in it too, you can't really taste that amount of alcohol.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Now I did have the first time I ever had it. A friend had bought it because I think our craft brew store just went in, and they just were picking something out, and he picked that because it had demons or something, and it was called Double Bastard, and he thought it was going to be something really good, and he said it was unbearable.
Really?
I tried it and found it delicious.
Hmm.
But he's more of a traditional beer drinker, more of a domestic drinker.
Yeah.
So he didn't enjoy it very well. But I found it. I think this is my third bomber of it I've had, and I really, really enjoy it. It's a tasty beer. You get a lot of different flavors, and the nose is really nice. So with that being said, I'm going to roll into my rating.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay.
I like it. It's not super, super hoppy, so I think somebody that would be into a smoother craft beer would be into it. But I know for a fact that your domestic drinkers are not going to be so excited about it.
Definitely. I'll probably agree with you and go with a 7 as well. I think it has a really diverse nose to it and a very, very unique taste too as well. It's kind of interesting because I think it's really hard to know like what classification of beer it would really be to me, and I think that's pretty unique. I don't know, like, yeah, I guess it would be considered to be an Imperial IPA, but it doesn't really stand out as an Imperial IPA.
It just says it's an ale. I don't think it says it's an IPA anywhere.
I thought it was. I could be mistaken, but regardless, even as an ale, it still has a very unique taste to it.
I think that's what I like about it the most. It definitely
stands out.
It's kind of one of the things that you just enjoy tasting.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's not an Imperial IPA, but whatever it is, it's very unique, and yeah, I think it just stands out for most beers.
So I'm good with a 7. You good with 7?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to rate this. Big thumbs up. This was a great video. Is this one of your favorite beers? Is this one of your least favorite beers? Let us know in the comments. Maybe you love this beer so much you have it every night. Maybe you hate it and the first sip you had you just got violent on it. You can also like our Facebook page and subscribe because we're got more beer videos coming up. TJ's here. We're doing them.
Yep.
And as always, peace be with you.
Later on, guys.